So dear students, Pratima again. In this video, we will learn how to solve trigonometric equations. We will learn what is a trigonometric equation and how to solve it. It is meant for class 11 and 12. It is part 4. If you have not gone through your previous parts, you can see the video in this channel. And we will do some questions from NCERT exercise 3.4. Also, we will solve some questions outside the book which are asked in different competitive examinations. So let us begin. So what is trigonometric equation? Equation involving trigonometric functions of a variable are called trigonometric equations. For example, it is given that sine phi is equal to 1. This is a trigonometric equation. I can write sine theta is equal to half. I can write cos x is equal to your root 3 by 2. So these are the trigonometric equations. Now here theta has some value, x has some value for which we can define your 1 sin sine theta is equal to 1 by 2. You know that theta will be your how much? Theta will be your 30 degree. Similarly, you can find the value of x also. So to get the value of x, to get the value of theta, we called it solution of the trigonometric equations. Now, equations are also called identities if they are satisfied by all values of unknown angles for which the function is defined. For example, we will take one identity, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This is an equation, but we will say it is a identities because for every value of theta, that is always true. It is always true. So these are the identities, and you have read about many identities in class 10 and 11 also. Now the solution of the trigonometric equations for which theta lies between 0 to 2 pi are called principal solution. These are called principal solution. Then if it is principal solution, is there any other solution? Yes, there is your general solution. What's it? General solution. For example, let us take an example. It will be better. For example, you know that if sine theta is equal to half, as we discussed now, theta is equal to this gives you the value theta is equal to your half means it will be 60, it will be 30 degrees. 30 degrees, or I'll write pi by 6. Similarly, again, theta is equal to also sine theta is equal to half. Theta can be your 150 degree also, or this will be pi minus pi by 6. Second quadrant also it is positive, so 5 pi by 6. So pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6 are your principal values, principal solution. 5 pi by 6 are principal solution of your trigonometric equation, that is sin theta is equal to half, because these two values lie between 0 to 2 pi. Now next, if we'll think of, you have learned so many values. If I'll write your sine 2 pi plus pi by 6, how much this will be? This will be also half. 2 pi plus pi by 6 is also again half. That means theta can be your 2 pi plus pi by 6. Again, sine 4 pi plus pi by 6. This is also again the half. So I can write your 4 pi plus pi by 6. So there are so many values in the real numbers for which the theta satisfy that sin theta is equal to half. So instead of all these values, we write a general solution. For general solution, we denote integers. Here 2 pi, then here 4 pi, then it will be 6 pi, Not only in these two values, there will be other values also. It can be your 4 pi minus 6, it can be 2 pi minus 6. So many values. To represent all these values, we denote your general solution. So let us go one by one, then you will understand better. So the expression involving integer Jn, which gives all the solution of a trigonometric equation, is called your general solution. General solution of trigonometric equation will go one by one. First is if sine theta is equal to 0. If sine theta is equal to 0, then theta is equal to n pi. This is the general solution. You know that if sine theta is equal to 0, then theta is equal to your 0 degree. Theta is 0. That is your principal solution. Pi, theta is also pi. This is also principal solution because it lies between 0 to 2 pi. Now, if we will think of sine 2 pi is also 0. Sine 3 pi is also 0. Sine 4 pi is also 0. Sine 100 pi is also 0. Sine minus 5 pi is also 0. So instead of all these 2 pi, 3 pi, minus 5 pi, we write theta is equal to n pi when n is an integer. So whenever sine theta is equal to 0, what is the general solution? General solution is your theta is equal to n pi, n is an integer. So n for 1 it is 0, minus 1 it is 0, minus 3 it is 0. So this is the solution. Next is if cos theta is equal to 0. Let us come to cos theta. When cos theta becomes 0. Cos theta is 0 when theta is equal to pi by 2. This is your principal solution. Principal solution. But if we will keep remembering every odd pi by 2, every odd pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, again it is 0. Cos 5 pi by 2, again it is 0. Cos minus 5 pi by 2, this is also 0. So instead of this odd pi by 2, we write that theta is equal to 2n plus pi by 2n 1 plus 1 into pi by 2. So when cos theta is 0, theta is equal to 2n plus 1. That means this gives you odd multiple of pi by 2 for n is an integer. So this is the general solution of cos theta is equal to 0. Next coming to when tan theta is equal to 0. Again theta is equal to same as your sin theta because tan theta is equal to how much? Tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. So whenever sin theta will be 0, cos theta will be 0. So sin theta becomes 0 at theta is equal to n pi. So tan theta will be also 0, theta is equal to n pi. And other trigonometric function you can convert into this. Cot theta will be 2n plus 1 by pi by 2. But you have to keep on remembering that cosec theta is never 0. And sec theta is also never 0. Cos theta is same as your cot theta. Cot theta is also 0 when theta is equal to how much? 2n plus 1 pi by 2. So next coming to when sin theta is not 0, sin theta is equal to sin alpha, then what we write? We write that theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into alpha. To solve the problem, you have to keep on remembering this. When sin theta is sin alpha, theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into alpha. For example, let us take one example. If sin theta is equal to your half, so now to solve it, I'll write this is your sin Half means how much? Pi by 6. Then pi by 6 is the general solution, principal solution. Though it is not asked here, but I am still explaining so that you can differentiate. Theta is equal to pi by 6. But if I want to write the general solution, theta will be n pi plus minus 1 to the power n, and in place of alpha I put pi by 6, that principal value for which I was getting your half. But you have to remember, you have to mention that what is n? N is an integer. Then only the whole thing is correct. Next, coming to cos theta is equal to cos alpha. If this is the situation, then what will be theta? Theta is 2n pi plus minus alpha. Let us take an example. For example, cos theta is equal to half. We will solve it. We will get the your principal solution as well as your general solution. So first find out when we get cos theta is equal to half. For what value? We get your cos 60 degree, pi by 3. So theta is equal to pi by 3. This is your principal solution. Now for general solution, I'll write theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3, because pi by 3 is alpha here. Of course, you'll write n is an integer. Next is when tan theta is equal to tan alpha. When tan theta is equal to tan alpha or cot theta is equal to cot alpha, then you will write theta is equal to n pi plus alpha. For example, tan theta is equal to root 3. Then what is the principal solution? Principal solution is equal to 60 degree, or this is tan pi by 3. Pi by 3. So pi by 3 is your principal solution. For your general solution, I'll write theta is equal to n pi plus pi by 3, where n is an integer. I hope you followed the basic concept. Now we'll go for the questions. Another concept also, of course, we'll write sine square theta is equal to sine square alpha. If this is the condition, if cos square theta is equal to cos square alpha, this is the condition, and tan square theta is equal to tan square alpha, then simply theta is equal to n pi plus minus alpha. For all the three, you will put the same concept. This will be n pi plus minus alpha. So now we'll go for some examples. Sin x is equal to root 3 by 2. Sin x is equal to root 3 by 2. Then what will be its principal value? Question is only principal solution. So what we'll do? We'll write that sin x is equal to how much when it becomes root 3 by 2? We know that sin 60 degree is equal to root 3 by 2. Of course, you have to remember the values for which trigonometric values. So it will be sin pi by 3. So pi by 3 is, we have to get the value x in between your x to 2 pi. So one is pi by 3, one at 1 pi by 3, because this is your root 3 by 2. One is pi by 3, another is pi minus pi by 3, because in second quadrant also sine becomes your root 3 by 2. So that will be sine 2 pi by 3. So what are the values? One principal value is pi by 3, another principal value is 2 pi by 3. So this is the answer of this question. So principal solution are x pi by 3 and 2 pi by 3. Next coming to tan x is equal to minus 1 by root 3. Tan x is equal to minus 1 by root 3. Okay. So think of when we get minus 1 by root 3, at which quadrant, you get tan x is equal to negative, but you have to think of the value, principal value should be from 0 to 2 pi. So we cannot go to your fourth quadrant, they are also negative. So we'll take the second quadrant. So at second quadrant, it will be negative. So tan x is equal to minus root 3 is equal to how much? Pi minus pi by 6. Because tan 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. Then tan pi minus 30, that will be pi by 6, is minus 1 by root 3. So one value is your 5 pi by 6. This is, it will simplify. This will be tan 5 pi by 6. Is there any other value? Yes. Again, there is in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, tan is again negative. Negative here. So it will be how much? It can be 2 pi minus pi by 6. So tan 2 pi minus pi by 6, that is also your minus 1 by root 3. So how much it will be? This will be tan 11 pi by 6 is equal to minus 1 by root 3. So what are the principal values? One is 5 pi by 6, another is 11 pi by 6. So got it? Next, coming to find the solution of sin x is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Minus root 3 by 2. So when we get sign negative, you get sign negative where in the third quadrant only. Third quadrant, because we have to go to 0 to 2 pi. So it is in third quadrant. So this is sine. First you think of when we get principal value root 3 by 2. Sin x is root 3 by 2 means your x is your 60 degree. 60 degree means pi by 3. And third quadrant will be sine pi plus pi by 3. Pi plus pi by 3 will be minus root 3 by 2. So one value we are getting, it will be 4 pi by 3. One principal value is 4 pi by 3. Next value is what? Next value will be in the fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant is again says negative. So this will be 2 pi minus pi by 3. So again sine 2 pi minus pi by 3. 2 pi by minus pi by 3 is how much? It will be 5 pi by 3. So this will be sine 5 pi by 3 is again your minus root 3 by 2. So another value is 5 pi by 3. So one is 4 pi by 3, one is 5 pi by 3. So this is the principal solution. Then going for the general solution, because it is mentioned that find the solution. So you have to write both the thing. So general solution will take the lower value, that is your 4 pi by 3, as this as alpha. So now what is the general solution for sin theta is equal to sin alpha? Sin theta is equal to sin alpha. Theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into alpha. So here theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into 4 pi by 3, not 5 pi by 3. So sin x minus sin by 3, pi plus pi by 3, sin 4 pi by 3. So this is your principal solution, and already we have discussed this. So x is equal to how much? It will be your n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into 4 pi by 3. This is the general solution. Next is solve cos x is equal to half. Cos x is equal to half. Solve. Solve means you have to write both the general solution and principal solution. Cos x is equal to half means your cos 60 degree. Cos 60 degree means pi by 3. So pi by 3, and again your Cos is positive in fourth quadrant. So this will be 2 pi minus pi by 3. 2 pi minus 5 pi by 3. So these are the two your principal solution. For general solution, I'll go for the formula again. Cos theta is equal to cos alpha. So theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. So please write down all the formula. Then it is easy for you to write. So theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. You will take the lower one. No need of to write. It will be the same value. So this is the solution of cos x. So cos x is equal to half cos pi by 3. Again, I am summarizing. So it will be 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. Of course, you will mention that n is an integer. Next is we'll go for exercise 3.4, question number 1. Tan x is equal to root 3. Find the principal as well as the general solution for the following equation. Principal is very easy. Principal solution is what? Now you have to recall when you get your root 3, you get your root 3 tan 60 degree means pi by 3. Again, you have to write all the values from your 0 to 2 pi. So I'll get another value here. Which one? Plus pi. Plus pi because tan function repeats after your pi value. So one is pi by 3. Another is root 3. It can be your tan pi plus pi by 3. That means third quadrant it will be again positive. So this is also value. So principal value one is pi by 3, one is 4 pi by 3. These two are your principal solution. And for general solution, we'll go for the formula. What is it? If tan theta is equal to tan alpha, then theta is equal to n pi plus alpha. This is the solution for tan function. So I'll write theta is equal to n pi plus pi by 3. Of course, I'll mention when n is an integer. Question number 2. Sec x is equal to 2. So when there is a sec function, convert it into cos so that you can recall the formula easily. Cos x is equal to half because it's the reciprocal of that. Now recall when cos x is equal to half. Now cos 60 degrees. 60 degree means pi by 3. Pi by 3 is half. Again when it will be half, it will be in your fourth quadrant. So what I'll write? It will be 2 pi minus pi by 3. Because you have to remember the quadrant where it will be positive, where it will be negative. So cos is positive in first quadrant. Again is cos positive in fourth quadrant. If this value is positive, this value is positive. So you have to recall where it will be again. So it will be cos 2 pi plus 2 pi minus pi by 3. Again it will be half. So one value I am getting x is equal to pi by 3 principal solution. Another is your 6 pi minus pi 5 pi by 3. This is your principal solution. Then coming to your general solution. For general solution, I'll take only this value, not this value. So for general solution, let us recall the format. Cos theta is equal to if cos alpha, then theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. So I'll write x is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. So this is the answer of question number 2. Of course, we'll write n is an integer. Next coming to cot x is equal to minus root 3. Question number 3. Cot x is equal to minus root 3. Cot x is minus root 3 when it is possible in second quadrant only. If you cannot remember for cot, you can convert this into your tan x. Tan x is equal to minus 1 by root 3. So in the second quadrant, it becomes negative. So I'll write this is same as your tan. 1 by root 3 means in tan, it will be tan 30 degree. 30 degree means pi by 6. So it will be pi minus pi by 6. Pi minus pi by 6 is how much? 5 pi by 6. So one value I am getting tan 5 pi by 6 is equal to minus 1 by root 3. Next what? As I discussed in that question, for tan function, after every pi, it repeats the value. So you can just add pi to 5 pi by 6. So this gives you tan 11 pi by 6. So these are the two principal solutions. One is 5 pi by 6. One is your 11 pi by 6. Next, coming to general solution. For general solution, I'll take only alpha as 5 pi by 6. Tan theta is equal to tan alpha. So there, if this is the condition, you get theta is equal to n pi plus alpha. So what is the solution? Now I hope you can write yourself. X is equal to n pi plus 5 pi by 6, where n is an integer. Next, coming to cosec x. Cosec x is equal to minus 2. No problem. Convert this into sin x. It will be better. Sin x is minus half. Now recall where sin x is negative. Sin x is negative in third quadrant. Sin x is negative in third quadrant. So you will go for third quadrant, means pi plus. First you recall when sin x becomes half. Sin x becomes half when it is 30 degree. Sin pi by 6. So it will be pi plus pi by 6, first value. So you will write sin pi plus pi by 6. That will be minus half. What will the next value? Next value is 2 pi minus pi by 6. Sin 2 pi minus pi by 6. Because again in fourth quadrant is negative. 2 pi minus pi by 6. Which is also minus half. So principal solution. For principal solutions, you are writing one is x is equal to 7 pi by 6. This is 7 pi 6 and this is your 11 pi by 6. Now come for the general solution. General solution, let us fit into the format. If sin x is equal to sin alpha, then x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into alpha. So only if you keep on remembering, you can solve all the questions. So x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n. You will take 7 pi by 6, not 11 pi by 6. Of course, you write n is an integer. Next, coming to question number 6. Cos 3x plus cos x minus cos 2x is 0. So this is the equation of 3 terms, not only single terms. So here what we'll take the cos 3x cos x together and we'll put a formula for trigonometric equation to convert into cos 2x so that we can take something common. So what we'll write, I'll write cos x plus cos a plus cos b formula. That will be 2 cos a plus b by 2, 3x plus x by 2, whole into cos 3x minus x by 2 minus cos 2x is equal to 0. Or I'm finding how much? 2 cos 2x into cos x minus cos 2x is equal to 0. So as a linear equation, here also you can take common. I can take common cos 2x and here I'll get 2 cos x minus 1 is equal to 0. So there are two factors now. One is cos 2x, one is 2 cos x minus 1. Both can be 0. So either cos 2x is 0, either cos 2x is equal to 0 or 2 cos x minus 1 is 0. If cos 2x is 0, then we'll go for 0 format. Let me write here. If cos x is 0, then x is equal to odd multiple of pi by 2. Then 2x is equal to, here instead of x, this is 2x, 2n plus 1 pi by 2. But we need only x. So x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 4. Of course, what is n? N is an integer, you have to mention. Now, come for the second case. So here 2 cos x is equal to 1, or cos x is equal to how much? Half. So we have already solved cos x is equal to half. And here we are writing all the general solution for this type of question. No, your principal, general solution. So cos x is equal to half means you write it will be cos 60 degree. 60 degree means pi by 3. So what is alpha? Alpha is equal to pi by 3. Then you will go for the format cos x is equal to cos alpha, where alpha is pi by 3. Then x is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. So what is the answer? Answer will be 2n pi plus minus pi by 3, where n is an integer. So the answer will be in this way only. Next is question number 8. Solve sec square 2x is equal to 1 minus 2x. So we have to convert into one variable. So sec square I can convert into tan square x. So 1 plus tan square 2x is equal to 1 minus tan 2x. So I can cancel 1 from both the side, or tan square 2x minus plus tan 2x is equal to 0. 1 cancel. Or here I can take common tan 2x. So what I am getting? I am getting tan 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So again there are two possibilities. Either your tan 2x is 0, or you are getting tan 2x is equal to minus 1. Plus 1 is 0 is equal to minus 1. Now first I am coming to tan 2x is 0. Now recall tan theta is 0. Theta is equal to how much? N pi. So you will write 2x is equal to n pi when n is an integer. And what will be x? X is equal to n pi by 2. Finished one part. Come to second part. Tan 2x is minus 1. Now recall when tan is negative. Tan is negative in second quadrant. So you know that tan pi by 4 is 1. For getting your minus 1, I'll take tan pi minus pi by 4. Or that will be tan 3 pi by 4. So I'll write tan 2x is equal to tan 3 pi by 4. So 3 pi by 4 will be your alpha. Now come to the format. What is it? If tan x is equal to tan alpha, then x is equal to n pi plus alpha. So the answer will be 2x is equal to n pi plus 3 pi by 4. But we don't need 2x. What we need? We need x only. So what will be x? X is equal to n pi by 2 plus 3 pi by 8, where n is an integer. Please don't forget to write what is n, otherwise it has no meaning. Then question number 9, solve sin x plus sin 3x plus sin 5x is 0. So here we'll take the smallest one and the biggest one together. So sin x plus sin 5x together, and we'll put formula for sin a plus sin b. And this will keep separate so that I'll get this term from first these two into sin A plus sin B is equal to 2 sin A plus B by 2. So x plus 5x by 2 into cos x minus 5x by 2 and plus sin 3x is 0. So this gives you 2 sin 3x into cos 2x, because cos minus theta is same as cos theta, plus sin 3x is equal to 0. So as we did before, I can take sin 3x common. Sin 3x common. So what will remain? 2 cos 2x plus 1 is 0. So there are two possibilities, either sin 3x 0 or 2 cos 2x plus 1 is 0. So if sin 3x 0, sin theta is 0, then theta is equal to n pi. 3x is equal to n pi. When 3x is equal to n pi, what about your x? X is equal to n pi by 3. So part 1 is complete. Come to second part. So this will be 2 cos 2x is equal to minus 1, or cos 2x is minus half. Now you have to recall where it will be negative. It is in second quadrant, it will be negative cos x. So I'll write this is, and we have to remember the principal value also. Cos 60 degree is equal to half. So in the second quadrant, I'll write cos pi minus pi by 3, that is 2 pi by 3. If you can also remember that cos 2 pi by 3 is negative, you can write directly cos 2 pi by 3. So 2 pi by 3 is your alpha. So I'll write 2x is equal to 2 n pi plus minus 2 pi by 3. So what will be x? X is equal to n pi plus minus pi by 3, where n is an integer. So both are the solution. Then we are taking from different examination. 2 tan square x plus x square x is equal to 2, and you have to write that the value in between this and this. So 2, not the general solution, is the particular solution. So 2 tan square x, I'll convert this into either sec square to tan square or tan square to sec square. So 2 tan square x plus 1 plus tan square x is equal to 2. Or 3 tan square x is equal to 1. So what you are getting? You are getting that 3 tan square is 1, 3 tan square x is 1. That means tan square x is 1 by root 3. 1 by 3. Then what about tan x? Tan x is equal to 1 by root 3. But of course you will write plus minus, because both the values can be written. So tan x is equal to plus 1 by root 3. And tan x is equal to minus 1 by root 3. Now let us go for 1 by root 3 in between this interval. 1 by root 3, you know that this will be how much? It is your tan 30 degree pi by 6. So you'll write that we are writing principal solution, because we are writing the value between 0 to 2 pi. So x is equal to 1 is pi by 6. Another is in the third quadrant. That will be 7 pi by 6. Pi plus pi by 6. It will be 7 pi by 6. Next, coming to your negative 1. Tan x is equal to minus 1 by root 3. So when it is minus 1 by root 3, it is in your second quadrant. So I'll write this is tan pi minus pi by 6. Pi minus pi by 6 is 5 pi by 6. So here x is equal to 5 pi by 6. Next it will be in 7th quadrant. So again it can be written as tan 2 pi minus pi by 6. So this will be how much? your x is equal to, this is also negative, so it will be 11 pi by 6. So many values are there in between. One is pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 7 pi by 6, and 11 pi by 6. This is 11. X is equal to, these are the values. Next, solve root 3 cos theta plus sin theta is equal to root 2. So to convert this into one function, what I'll write, I'll multiply 1, 2 and divide 1, 2 in both all the terms. Write this. I'll multiply 1, 2 plus your 1 by 2 into sin theta. I'll write in this form. This is equal to root 2. So I multiply 2 and divide 2. These 2 also I can take here, or I could have divide 2 all the terms. That will also be there. Cos theta by 2 plus 1 by 2 sin theta is equal to 2. Root 2 by 2 is equal to 1 by root 2. Now what you are getting, convert this root 3 as sine 60 degree, pi by 3. Sine pi by 3 cos theta plus cos pi by 3. Half write down cos 60 degree. And sine theta, what I am doing, I am converting into one variable. 1 by root 2. So what I am getting sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. So this will be sine pi by 3 plus theta is equal to your 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2, you know that this is sine pi by 4. So we are getting informate sine theta is equal to sine alpha. Then what we write theta is equal to minus 1 to the power n. Of course, n pi will be there. N pi plus minus 1 to the power into alpha. So here I'll write pi by 3 plus theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into pi by 4. Then what is theta when n is an integer, of course, right now. Then what will be theta? Theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into pi by 4 minus pi by 3. So this is when n is an integer. So this is the solution of this question. Next is, if sin theta plus cos theta is 1, then find the general value of theta. This also we can do in the same manner. What I'll divide 1 by root 2, divide root 2 in all the terms, so that I'll get a formula for your sine function. Or this we can also square both the side. We can get that there is other method also. It is not that this only this method. So sine theta cos 45 degree plus cos theta sine 45 degree is equal to your sine 45 degree. When you are getting sine theta plus pi by 4 is equal to sine pi by 4. Next, theta plus pi by 4 is equal to how much? N pi plus minus 1 to the power n into pi by 4. So what is theta? Theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into pi by 4 minus pi by 4. When n is an integer. N is an integer. Now cot theta plus tan theta is equal to 2 cosec theta. Find the general value of theta. Cot theta, tan theta, cosec theta convert into cos theta by sin theta. Cos theta by sin theta, tan theta you convert into sin theta by cos theta, and convert this is equal to 2 by sin theta. So take the LCM. It will be sin theta, cos theta. Here it will be cos square theta plus sin square theta. Is equal to 2 by sin theta. So you are getting your 1 by sin theta into cos theta is equal to 2 by sin theta. So now you must be tempted to cancel sin theta. Yes, when you are cancelling, you are taking this is also a solution. Sin theta is equal to 0. When you are cancelling, sin theta is equal to 0. So when sin theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to n pi. This is one solution. Now next is cos theta is equal to half you are getting by cross multiplying. Half means your cos 60 degree. Then your theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3 when n is an integer. Next is 2 sin square theta is cos theta. You have to write the principal value only. 2 sin square theta is equal to 3 cos theta. You can convert this into sin cos square theta. They will be in one form only, 2 cos theta. So this will be 2 minus 2 cos square theta minus 3 cos theta is 0. So you are getting a, we are getting a quadratic equation. So 2 cos square theta plus 3 cos theta minus 2 is equal to 0 by eliminating negative sign. So this will be how much? This will be a 2 cos square theta. I'm splitting the middle term plus 4 cos theta minus cos theta minus 2 is 0. So 2 cos theta common. You are getting 2 cos theta plus 1 minus 2 cos theta common. So it will be cos theta. Sorry. It will be only 2 cos theta. It will be cos theta plus 2. And minus 1 taking common, cos theta plus 2 is 0. This has no meaning. This line has no meaning. Okay. Now, either you are getting cos theta plus 2, one factor, and 2 cos theta minus 1 is equal to 0, another factor. Cos theta plus 2 cannot be 0 because cos theta cannot be minus 2. Not possible. This is not possible. The only one factor will remain to give the value. 2 cos theta is 1. So cos theta is equal to half. Half means how much? It will be either cos 60 degree or it can be in fourth quadrant. So this will be 2 pi or it will be cos 2 pi minus pi by 3. So it will be 5 pi by 3. So one solution is pi by 3. One solution is 5 pi by 3. Next is sin x minus 3 sin 2x plus sin 3x cos x minus 3 cos 2x plus sin 3x. So as we have applied many times, you take the bigger one and the smaller one together and put a formula. So on the left side, we'll write formula for sin x plus sin 3x. So this gives you sin x plus 3x by 2 into cos 3x minus 3x by 2. Yeah, 3x minus 4x by 2, whatever it may be. Minus 3 sin 2x. This is your left side. In the same way, in the right side, I'll take the bigger one, smaller one. So this will be, it will be the formula for cos a plus b. Cos a plus cos b. So this will be 2 cos 3x plus x by 2 into cos 3x minus x by 2 cos a into cos b minus 3 cos 2x, or you'll get it 2 sin 2x into cos x minus 3 sin 2x. here you are getting 2 cos 2x into cos x minus 3 cos 2x. So in the left side, you will find that I can take sine 2x common. So sine 2x common, what will be left? 2 cos x minus 1 will be left. Sorry, minus 3 will be left. 2 cos x minus 3. And here we will take cos 2x common. So cos 2x common, then I'll get 2 cos x minus 3. So now what are the possibilities? One possibility is when we are cancelling this factor, this is a solution. So we cannot ignore it. 2 cos x minus 3 is equal to 0. So here you may get the answer, but you may not get the answer, but it is a solution. So here 2 cos x is 3. The cos x is equal to 3 by 2 is not possible because cos x cannot be greater than 0. But you cannot ignore it. So what remain is sine 2x is equal to cos 2x, or make it tan 2x dividing with cos 2x. Tan 2x is 1. 1 means here tan pi by 4. So you are getting in function in tan. So 2x is equal to n pi plus pi by 4 when n is an integer. So what will be x? X is equal to n pi by 2 plus pi by 8 when n is an integer. So this is the solution of this equation. I hope you have enjoyed, you have learned. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that when there will be new video, you can be informed. Share it with your friends and you will enjoy. Thank you and have a good time.